Hey guys, I am doing biceps and triceps today, so hope you like it, and let's go. If you're wondering why I have curly hair, I just decided to curl it today. I think I look pretty good, guys. I think I look pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to set up that angle a bit better, and then, yeah. Okay, here we go, first set.
Doesn't explain why the initial impetus is the attribution of the experiences to something supernatural, like to something. See,
I'm sure that I'm not convinced that necessarily the natural instinct is to apply it to something supernatural. I think it may be more the case that not only are we recognition machines, but we're the descendants of people. You see faces and everything.
That's a good hypothesis. That's the
And so you see faces, or you anticipate that there's something in the bush out to get you, and when you go and actually investigate, you find there's nothing in the bush out to get you. Rather than assuming that you might have been mistaken, maybe it's a spirit.
Yeah, the social psychologists call that the hyperactive agency detector.
And the fact that we can be, before we have a good understanding, we still don't have a good understanding. But if I'm standing here talking to you, and I drop over dead, there's a clear, undeniable difference in things mysterious doesn't mean that, well, if something's mysterious.
Consciousness isn't just mysterious. It's like really mysterious. It's the most mysterious thing.
Okay, well,
right? It's not like ordinary mysterious.
The fact that something is really mysterious, to the point where I think you and I would agree that we don't have an explanation for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if there was something like that, we'll say it's in consciousness, we don't have an explanation, or at least a complete one for consciousness?
Or even a...
Okay, sure.
It seems vaguely
so
associated
consciousness
with the
is
brain.
really mysterious, and you and I have no explanation for it. As human beings, we're uncomfortable. I don't know. This is something I try to teach people to become more comfortable with, is to say, I don't know. And so when you ask me about consciousness, my answer is, I don't know. But for other people, they're so uncomfortable with I don't know that they posit an explanation that they cannot justify, something that's untestable and unfalsifiable, and that is that there's a ghost in the machine.
It's okay.
I can't make that leap.
I'm just going to spam out loads of barbell curls.
This is how we treat ourselves and other people.
Here we go.
So I would say it's indicative of our deepest belief, because I think belief is associated with action. So the way consciousness appears to me is that it's a faculty, let's say, that confronts possibility. We call that possibility, well, sometimes possibility, sometimes we call it potential, like your potential. Sometimes we call it the future. So I don't see us as driven deterministically like clocks, which is apparently a thing, although I've been accused of misunderstanding Sam Harris. And I think that's the argument that he makes. Us instead as agents confronting the landscape of possibility. And that what consciousness...
Just going to keep on spamming them. Just tighten them up a bit.
That he could walk over and step off the end of the stage, or I could
Let me just front angle.
At the end, the effect would be the same. But the conflict between those two is everything that I describe as whether you call it free or not. I think that's what we value. That's what we care about. I would be responsible for that action. I would be acting in opposition to what the other agent wanted. And I don't know that you have to
do something hypothetically wrong about that.
Yes.
Okay.
We can get to the morality thing. Because I think the next question I had, unless you wanted to follow up on that, is a lot of, like I was saying earlier, it seems that you're talking a lot about.
Oh, come on, one more.
You haven't addressed the issue, and I'm going to push back on it.
Okay.
Of whether or not.
Okay, I'm going to do some bicep curls now.
Similarity, and then there's our embodiment in the world. And all of those things are operative.
Okay, let me just tighten this up, guys. Sorry about this.
And as you move outside the realm of belief,
come on.
the paragraph level, let's say, into the realm of emotional and motivational and embodiment and embodied, you also move to the metaphorical. And the metaphorical is structured in a way. And this is quite well documented, by the way. I mean, if you look at how the hemispheres interact, so the left hemisphere, broadly speaking, and I'm not oversimplifying this, except that we don't have much time.
My right hand's kind of feeling like off a bit.
Linguistic utterances are understood in the context.
Yeah, nah, my right hand's feeling weird.
Nonverbal, in which attends to things like
I'm just gonna curl my left arm.
linguistic structure.
Okay.
There's something that's extra linguistic.
I don't know, it felt like my hand felt weird when I was curling, like, it, like, about, like, here. Like, it's feeling all, like, weird. I don't know what that was. But anyways, yeah. Probably going to do a few more sets of bicep curls, and then on some triceps. Okay. 2 more sets of barbell curls, because my hands is actually hurting from them bicep curls. So yeah, 2 more sets of barbell curls, and then yeah, that'd be good. Anyway, I'm turning the light on because that's a bit scary up there. Okay, here we go. Turn the light on because I was scared.
Right, so I don't want to go down
Come on.
that trail at the moment, although I'd be perfectly happy.
Oh man.
Next time.
If we get there, well,
Because they want us to go to questions here in a minute.
Oh, okay. So
Ugh.
I want to address the rule system.
Come on.
Okay, so I was talking to a friend of
Man.
mine who's an AI engineer. He's a very
I'm struggling so much there.
And we've been talking about
Do I look good with curly hair, guys?
composable to assess
I think I look pretty good.
rules and a map of their interaction.
Okay, 1 more set of barbell curls, and then yeah.
And I would say back to
Also looking
physical substrate art.
good as well.
You know,
Getting a
you
little
put
pump.
forward a set of propositions
Oh,
that
damn.
perhaps inappropriately
Looking
encouraging
good.
you about them is because there's a
Yeah.
there's a metaphysic under them. There's something that's driving you.
Nice.
Put those forward as a reasonable.
Okay, here we go.
Self-evident and reasonable. See, my question is, well, it's
Yeah.
something like that because you said, well, reasonable people could agree
Ugh,
on these 3 or something similar. Like it seems to me what you're saying is that there's a set of finite axioms that reasonable people could conceivably agree
Come on.
on, from which you could generate a rule-based moral system. Have I got that wrong? Like I
Ugh, come on, come on.
It's curious because I didn't know it, but it's very close to something that I've said in the past, which is any given situation, there's a finite set of actions that a person could take. And some
Okay.
of those actions are better.
That was good. Okay, I'm just going to go on to some strict arm curls now.
The best rules and the best methods.
Okay.
This exactly mirrors.
By the way, guys, I ain't cutting my videos, you know. I just want to keep them nice and plain, simple. You know, stutters. It's real life, innit? That's what people talk like in real life, so, you know.
Because that's not the best.
I feel like... Okay, I feel like people... I feel like people's attention spans are getting worse and worse. And I don't want to, like, destroy people's attention spans even more, you know? Like, I'm not trying to be judgmental or nothing, but I feel like that is kind of what's happening in this world. Their attention spans are going down and down and down. It's getting worse and worse. And they're getting quicker and quicker, and it's just, yeah, it's not good.
The thinking about morality is so difficult for some that it's so easier to say, this person told me, or this God told me, or this is the case. Because having to sit down and do the sort of life inventory to figure out, hey, what's best for us? I mean, even figuring out what the goal of the game is.
Yeah, come on.
Is harder for some people, and so they accept
1 more.
and fall into these traps of like authoritarian
Okay.
models of this is what your goal is. And the thing that's probably frustrated me the most,
Come on.
I talked about on a college campus last year, is if the government was dictating to people what their job was going to be, what their future was going to be, as some regimes have done, nobody would appreciate that. Nobody, almost nobody. I'm sure somebody would be, yes, oh, very happy, thank you, I couldn't figure out what to do, I'm glad I'm, you know, a brain surgeon, even though I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
But if the government
Just gonna
was
keep on
dictating
switching.
there would be revolts. There have been revolts. And yet, curiously, when people think there's a God or a divine being or some cosmic consciousness or collective consciousness that has dictated a goal for them, they celebrate it. And that contradiction has bugged me for years.
Come on.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt that systems of belief, let's say, including religious systems of belief, can devolve into a kind of totalitarian rigidity.
Okay.
I don't think you can necessarily lay that at the feet of religion.
3rd set, I think it is.
No, I'm laying it all at humans.
Yeah, I mean, right, it's okay, so it's
I
fine.
just
It's
view
broader
humans
phenomena.
using religion
Yeah,
in that way.
yeah. So why don't we do the close? Because I heard you said that we have to take questions.
Hey, we're going to take some questions. Because I could actually...
Okay.
I didn't mean to commandeer that.
No.
It's about timing.
Gonna take a little break. I don't want to do it non-stop, so yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna do some skull crushers now.
that I make every time
with
in
a
break,
barbell. Here we go.
tonight, which is I will do my best to give shorter answers so that we can get to everybody who's asking questions. But they lit you up first, sir. Thank you, and the floor is yours for a moment.
All right, thank you. I guess this question's mostly for
Come on.
Peterson. Just to
Okay.
enlighten a bit more what you mean by God.
Okay.
Do you think that if
That was
all
good.
humanity were to cease to
Okay, I'm just deciding how much like more sets I should do. Okay.
The material substrate of the universe will continue
Okay,
unchanged.
I'm gonna do
But I don't really buy that as an argument because
2 more
I
sets
think that
of
the material substrate, I think that reality
arm
is
extensions,
some
and
weird-
then I'll be done for today.
I think that reality is an
Okay, here we go.
interaction between what we perceive of as the
Come on.
material substrate and consciousness itself. And so then when you destroy consciousness, you destroy reality. And what that leaves, I don't really understand. Because it doesn't have any temporality in any obvious sense. It doesn't have any size in any obvious sense.
Come on.
Without the introduction of a physical observer. So lots vanish without human consciousness and self-consciousness.
Okay.
I don't know how to answer the
I'm more
question
focusing,
of
like,
God vanishing.
controlling
That brings
it
us
again.
back into the same problem that I was talking about earlier, is that it's not exactly easy to understand what people are talking about when they say God. You know, because when you ask the question, would God disappear? There's an assumption that
Come on.
whatever God is understandable and boxable, like a simple concept, like a chair, and that we both share the same conception. And you know, there's endless
One more set on each side.
in deep religious literature against understanding, against assuming that you understand what that term means, or sometimes even for using the term. So that's the best I'm
Come
going
on.
to be able to do with that question.
Thank you.
Okay. One more.
Hey there. So my question is about something that Matt said, but I'd actually like to get Dr. Peterson to address it first.
Come on.
So Matt, you said that some people are not willing to put in the work
Come on.
developing sort of their own moral system, and they like turn to religion to free them
3
from the
more.
burden of that thought. But doesn't it make sense on some level to view
One more.
religion as like an archival system that holds truth?
Okay.
Like if we abandon that, are we not
There's some good sets.
just in a place where everyone is
Okay. Done pretty good today. Biceps, pretty pumped. Pretty pumped. So yeah, done good. Other one. Definitely good. Yeah, I hope you guys like my video again. You know, all the real fans out there, staying, keep on watching my videos. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.